The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim is an action-adventure role-playing game developed by Bethesda Game Studios and published by Bethesda Softworks. It is considered by many to be the premier Western RPG and is the 19th best-selling video game of all time. Recently, the game passed its 10th birthday and was re-released for the 37th time. Skyrim Anniversary Edition came with a good amount of new content, but the biggest thing, in my opinion, is fishing. For me, fishing minigames are always one of the most enjoyable aspects of a game. Whether it's a somewhat complicated challenge like Stardew Valley or a more relaxing experience like Minecraft, a game just having a fishing mechanic improves my opinion of said game immensely. I have hundreds of hours in Skyrim across many platforms. For years I said that one of the only things it was missing was fishing. People would say to me, why does it need fishing? You can just grab the fish and that's more efficient. While that may be true, the ability to acquire fish is not the reason I fish in video games. It's about the experience, the wonder, the epic highs and lows of high school football. The way fishing works in Skyrim Anniversary Edition is very simple. There are a handful of fishing spots scattered throughout the map. First, you need to acquire a fishing rod. Some of the locations have one just sitting there. Then, after you've equipped your rod, press your activate button on the fishing supplies to begin fishing. From there, it's quite simple as well. You press your activate button again to cast your line, and you press the same button to reel it in. There will be a few weak tugs on your line before there's a strong one, and that's when you'll want to reel it in. So the fishing itself is very easy, almost too easy, but the variety of fish and treasures that are able to be caught is rather impressive. My favorite being the pogfish. Also, there are a handful of items in the game that improve the Dragonborn's fishing ability, such as special apparel and different fishing rods. The fishing is also very useful if you're playing in survival mode, with mods that require you to eat, or if you're just going for an immersive playthrough. It's also a good way to acquire certain potion ingredients. My biggest complaint about the fishing in Skyrim is that there isn't enough freedom. There are only 20 or so fishing spots, and they run out of fish to catch rather quickly. When you're at a fishing spot, you can't even cast your line in any direction other than the one in which you are placed. Also, it would be nice if we were able to spend at least 10 minutes fishing in one location. Sure, you could just wait for 24 hours, but that isn't immersive. I look forward to mods that let you fish infinitely, or at least increase the cap. It is an objectively good thing that they added fishing into Skyrim. It makes absolutely no sense that it wouldn't have been in the game in the first place. For logicality, it gets a 5 out of 5. The actual act of fishing in Skyrim is very easy, but I think that's okay. Nothing else in the game is particularly difficult, so it would be out of place for the fishing to be insanely complex. For difficulty, it gets a 2 out of 5. Despite the fact that the fishing itself is very simple, the fact that there is such a wide variety of items you can acquire definitely makes up for it, and I can definitely see fishing becoming an integral part of many future builds. For depth and usefulness, it gets a 4 out of 5. Based on these three categories, I will score the fishing in Skyrim Anniversary Edition 3.7 out of 5. However, I will remove 1/10 of a point for each of my complaints, those being the inability to move the camera, the limited number of fishing spots, and the fact that the spots dry up so quickly. That's a total of minus 0.3 points, bringing the final score to 3.4 out of 5. But there is a fish called the pogfish, so I'll give back 1/10 of a point. The fishing in Skyrim gets a 3.5 out of 5. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more stuff like this. Feel free to check out my main channel where I do reactions, check out my Twitch channel, and join my Discord server. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.